Welcome to Bits of Nostalgia. We are playing No One Lives Forever. We are at Mission 10. Let's get started.
A bittersweet success to be sure, but a success nonetheless. Recovering from Agent Goodman's death will be no easy task, but you can be sure harm won't sit idly by while you grieve. The information you recovered from the headquarters of Dumas Industrial Enterprises may prove to be the break you've needed. Report to the war room for a full briefing.
Go!
Tom!
Get out of here now!
Someone is mad.
Agent Kate Archer, please report to the war room. Thank you.
So elegant.
Agent Goodman's
way
death
she
is a
walks.
terrible blow. No question about it. But although this mission was costly, it may well prove to have been worth the price.
I wish I could believe that.
You mustn't lose sight of our objectives. The sacrifice of any or all of us is a small price to pay to preserve the lives we will save if we are successful. Tom knew the risks. So did Bruno. So do you.
Knowing the risks doesn't really prepare you for losing a partner. It certainly doesn't prepare you for losing two.
Nothing can prepare you. The loss of an operative is never expected and is always tragic. But as horrible as it sounds, it's also inevitable. It's a dangerous job.
Perhaps Mr. Smith is right. Perhaps I'm not up to the task.
Rubbish. You've performed remarkably well under extraordinarily difficult circumstances. I confess I was somewhat skeptical at first, but that was before I grasped the magnitude of the situation. In my entire tenure as a field operative, I never once faced a crisis this formidable, and certainly can't say I would have done so with the aplomb and competence you've demonstrated thus far.
I didn't realize you were a field operative.
Indeed, for 14 years. After the war, I found I was having a hard time adjusting to civilian life. Fortunately, an old acquaintance of mine was recruiting for Unity and happened to ring me one afternoon. I've never looked back. Sort of difficult to imagine, isn't it?
Not at all.
You flatter me. Anyhow, let's have no more self-pity. What do you say?
Yes, sir. So before you served on the committee, you and Bruno were colleagues.
And friends.
Did you ever work together on an assignment?
Frequently. We lost track of how many times we'd saved each other's lives.
And you still believe he was capable of treason?
In my heart, no. Intellectually, I don't quite know what to believe. No question about it. He was always a steadfast, resourceful fellow. But the history books are full of patriots turned traitors. There's no telling what a man is capable of, given the appropriate temptations.
I know what I believe.
I admire your conviction, and I pray you're right. Ah, Mr. Smith, I hope you have some good news.
Good news would be that we hadn't lost another valuable agent on this mission.
What news do we have?
Well, our analysis of Agent Archer's photographs is complete.
And?
We have a possible lead on Dr. Schenker's whereabouts.
I think we can classify that as good news.
As I said, it's all relative. This harm situation isn't the only crisis in the world, and we're fast running out of competent field agents.
Then suppose you get to the point and tell us what we know about Dr. Schenker so we can go fetch him.
It's somewhat speculative at this point, but it's possible that harm is keeping him at a secret underground research facility in North America. We don't know the exact location of this facility, but thanks to the files Archer photographed, we know it exists, apparently in the vicinity of a lumberyard in western Washington state. It seems the site is being supplied by an American Railways passenger train. Records and research has dug up evidence of various trains making unscheduled stops in the area over the past 3 weeks.
At regular intervals?
Indeed, probably to drop off supplies and personnel. We're certain that at least one American Railways engineer is on the harm payroll, although several individuals may be involved. We're looking into it.
What's my assignment?
Phase 1 will be to apprehend the engineer or engineers in question so that we can interrogate them. Once you're aboard the train,
How exactly am I to get aboard?
we'll smuggle you into the galley car.
Lovely.
Anyhow, once you're aboard, you will meet with a contact who will tell you precisely whom you'll need to detain. It is safe to presume that other harmed personnel will be aboard the train, so subtlety is advisable. Needless to say, seizing the conspirators will prevent the train from making its stop, so you'll have to be sure to detrain at the appropriate time.
Well, after falling out of an airplane, I suppose jumping off a moving train can't be that bad.
That won't be necessary. Once your objectives are complete, you must head for the caboose and detach it when you're near the lumberyard. We'll have an agent in place to switch the track and reroute you to an unused depot behind the lumberyard. This area is not likely to be heavily guarded, so you shouldn't have much difficulty getting through. If all goes according to plan, you will rendezvous with another undercover agent who will, we hope, have information that should help you locate the underground base.
Then I grab Dr. Schenker and get the hell out.
Precisely. We'll have a helicopter nearby awaiting your signal. Your flight departs in 1 hour, so if you need to stop by the toy shop, now's the time.
Understood. Thank you for putting things in perspective for me, sir. I promise you I will do everything in my power to destroy harm.
Archer?
Sir,
Don't let anger cloud your judgment. Revenge is an understandable impulse, but it is also a contemptible one. Our job is not to avenge, but to protect.
I can't just shut off my feelings like a tap.
No, but you can bridle them and use them to fuel your resolve. Destroy harm, but do it to save innocent lives, not to retaliate for those already lost. The moment you give in to wrath, you become as reprehensible as the monsters we're hunting. Clearly, we are all called upon to take lives from time to time, but we must neither relish it nor agonize over it. It is a duty, plain and simple. Not a pleasant one, but often a necessary one.
I'll do my best, sir.
I have absolute confidence that you will.
There was one more thing, although I'm not sure how important it is. According to one of the documents Archer photographed, it seems the Baron's wife changed her surname some time ago.
Really? So her maiden name isn't McLean?
It's Farnsworth.
Felicity Farnsworth? Are you quite sure?
Positive. Do you know of her?
Aye, that I do. When she was 8 years old, her father, a wealthy banker, was involved in a nasty public scandal involving unmentionable acts with a 12-year-old boy.
How dreadful.
Mr. Farnsworth committed suicide shortly thereafter. Felicity and her mother, by all accounts a vapid socialite, were ruthlessly ostracized by their peers, guilt by association, presumably. Furthermore, rather than inheriting the fortune she expected, Mrs. Farnsworth discovered that her late husband had left the family in inescapable debt. She went quite mad. Several days after being institutionalized, she hung herself.
My word, that poor child.
Felicity fell into the custody of an elderly aunt whose lifestyle was apparently rather more severe than she was accustomed to. About a year later, the aunt took a fatal tumble down the stairs.
Foul play?
No mention was ever made.
What happened to the girl?
She ended up with a foster family where she remained until she was 14. One night she went out her bedroom window and was never seen again. Or at least no one recognized her.
Astonishing.
Where did you learn so much about her?
I studied her.
Come again?
I believe I first read about her in a gossip column. I was intrigued by the similarities in our background, so I dug deeper.
What similarities?
Well, we both came from wealthy families. We were both orphaned at a relatively early age. Our fathers both killed themselves, although for very different reasons. We were both plunged into undesirable circumstances and resorted to rather desperate measures to survive. I found it quite uncanny at the time, although in retrospect I think we had less in common than I once believed.
Adversity is the truest test of character. The strong are strengthened by it, the weak made weaker. It sounds like this Baroness didn't have the wherewithal to cope with her misfortunes. It's a common trend among terrorists and bullies that they imagine themselves persecuted by fate and therefore feel justified in harming others.
You're frothing.
Sorry, I get carried away.
She's involved somehow.
The Baroness? Upon what unimpeachable evidence are you basing that supposition?
I just have a feeling.
Ah, then the case is as good as closed.
I don't expect you to believe me, but I'll count on you to say something smug if I'm right.
It's virtually guaranteed.
I'm not smug. Acerbic, perhaps, maybe even sardonic, but not smug.
Okay, sure, whatever you need to tell yourself.
I have to agree with her, Smith.
Don't either of you have work to do?
Aye, sir. Off I go.
Good luck.
Sardonic, what does that mean? I'm not a native English speaker, so I might look it up.
Advanced field tactics.
And a very long conversation. Some parts reminded me of Star Wars, to not give in to hate and fear.
We've a new perfume for you. This one's a real
Ooh,
scorcher.
nice.
It's a concentrated acid gas with a jellied base to make it sticky. You definitely don't want to get it on you. Here's a spiffy new device. Should make dealing with security cameras less of an ordeal. When
Nice.
fastened to a camera, it generates a still image from the camera's viewpoint that should convince a casual watcher that he's seen an empty
That's so cool.
Attach a camera disabler to this security camera. Excellent.
Excellent. Let the mission start, finally, after 11 minutes. Ooh,
Riding a motorcycle is easier than you might
I'll
suspect.
gotta buy it.
Get on, simply walk up and activate it. Hit activate again to dismount. Hit the forward key to accelerate. Select right turn or sidestep keys to steer. You can also steer with the mouse if you prefer. You will decelerate automatically if you release the forward key. Traction will generally be better on harder surfaces. Although you cannot use weapons while riding a motorcycle, you're not completely vulnerable. Ramming an enemy at speed is an effective way to clear a path.
Okay. Where do I have to go? Guess I will do one round. Ooh. Nice. I like how they do the tutorials. Every new gadget, every new weapon, you get an introduction. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I prefer the keyboard. Thank you. Now we can start.
If Dr. Schenker is indeed being held in this secret underground research facility in North America, it's a safe bet he won't be there for long once Harm figures out what you're up to. The first step is to identify and detain the American Railways conspirator so that we can interrogate him. You will then need to locate the hidden entrance to the facility, find Dr. Schenker, and get him out alive. Without him, we're doomed.
Okay. That sounds like an exciting mission.
Have you seen anything suspicious?
Like what?
There's a spy aboard this train.
Are you sure?
I am.
How do you know?
I have my sources.
That doesn't really answer my question.
Let's just say I heard it from a little birdie that someone's been poking around, nosing for information about our obliging engineer friend.
Oh.
We don't want that information falling into the wrong hands, do we?
Well, I haven't seen any spies.
If you do, let me know. We don't tolerate spies.
I'll keep an eye out.
See that you do.
Moron.
Did you say something?
So direct.
I could have sworn I just heard you call me a Mormon.
Mormon.
Why would I call you a Mormon?
I have no idea.
Do you have something against Mormons?
No?
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know.
See you later, then.
Count on it.
I wonder how this guy got the information. So we still have a mole inside of Unity. Maybe it's Smithy. I actually don't remember who the mole was. I thought Tom was rather suspicious, but... Oops.
What? I could have sworn I just heard you call me a
I
Mormon.
thought Tom was suspicious, but he died, so...
I have no idea.
Do you have something against Mormons?
No,
Then why are we having this conversation?
I don't know.
See you later, then.
Count on it.
I hope you're happy,
Why?
because I'm not.
What's wrong?
If we had taken a plane, we would have been there yesterday morning. Instead, we're still stuck in this sardine can.
You know how I feel about airplanes.
And you know how I feel about long, boring train rides because we do this every time we go anywhere.
Sorry. Next time you can fly and I'll ride the train.
You mean travel separately?
Why not?
You don't like traveling with me?
Sure, but I want you to be happy.
You're just trying to get rid of me, aren't you?
Honey, calm down.
You probably just want to have an affair with some train-riding hussy.
Don't be silly.
What? Okay.
I could have sworn I just heard you call me.
Oh.
Why would I call you a Mormon? Who's there?
Okay, let's go hear the conversation again. Because that was good. Oops.
I have no idea.
Do you have something against...
I hope you're happy,
Why?
because I'm not.
What's wrong?
If we had taken a plane, we would have been there yesterday morning. Instead, we're still stuck in this sardine can.
You know how I feel about airplanes.
And you know how I feel about long, boring train rides because we
I
do
need
this
to
every time
find
we
the
go
ticket.
Sorry. Next time you can fly and I'll ride the train.
anywhere. You mean travel separately?
Why not?
You don't like traveling with me?
Sure, but I want you to be happy.
You're just trying to get rid of me, aren't you?
Honey, calm down.
You probably just want to have an affair with some train-riding hussy.
Don't be silly.
So dramatic. Okay, let's go find a ticket. Let me go this way.
Tickets, please.
Let's hope he walks past me.
Tickets, please.
Good. Cryptography department. Interesting.
I'm on my way to visit my mother in Portland. I can't think of a better way to travel, can you?
Where can I find a ticket?
I love riding the train.
Yeah, with this view, I would like to.
Later we got us a spy on this train.
They say that every week.
Yeah, but this time there was some guy asking around about the engineer that's working for us.
They say that every week too.
Now, it makes me nervous.
Everything makes you nervous. Pipe down, will ya? I'm trying to admire the scenery.
Well, maybe I'd be less nervous if you do your job instead of staring out the window.
Yeah? Well, maybe you'd be less nervous if you were lying in a hole in the ground 6 feet under.
Don't threaten me.
Or what?
I'll tell Roscoe.
Go ahead.
Who's Roscoe? I wish it. You're coming back.
Identify yourself.
Woohoo! Train ticket. Lucky me. Need to find a passenger roster. Now you don't ask anymore, huh? I guess I need to take this guy out. Wish I had a silencer. It is what it is. Jesus! What was that? Okay, the passenger roster. Where could that be? Maybe here? That other way. No, everyone is scared of me. Come on. She's not good.
That was a great supper. Did you have the chicken or the fish?
None of them, but you make me hungry.
Someone there?
Where is the roster? Maybe here? Here. Passenger roster, good. Contact Unity agent. Where could he be? Guess I have to go to the other side again. Maybe it's the guy where he had the great view. Not him. Oh, come on. Don't be sissies.
Is it just you, or is it hot in here?
Either way, I think you need a cold shower.
Kind of half-wit comes up with these code phrases anyway.
I know what you mean. What do you have for me?
Looks like the assistant engineer has been acting alone. Crew compartments are all the way at the front of the train. You should be able to find him there, since his shift doesn't start for another half hour.
Perfect.
Okay, so now I need to go to the other side again. Lots of backtracking. That's fine. This is a rather fun mission. Cannot get lost like in other places. So anyway, after this game, I was wondering what I should play next. I was thinking about a jump and run. Maybe Super Mario 64.
Who are
Let's
you?
see.
No, please, don't hurt me!
That should keep you out of trouble for a spell.
Jesus. Do I need to go to the other side again? Let me just see what else could be here. Where did all those people come from?
Hello?
Hello there. You're too slow.
Huh?
Jesus. They use poison. Let's use a machine gun. It's a fun gun. Okay. Ooh. Posse and the Orient Express. Don't know who that is. Oh, nice. So, which side I need to be on?
Is that a caboose?
Yup.
What do you think it's doing out here?
Not sure.
Should we report it?
Probably.
Maybe we should check it out first.
Okay.
Nice. I just... I'm sorry, guys. I thought I skipped the scene by mistake, so... No. Need to do everything again. Okay. Sorry, I suck. Jesus. Whew, that was close. Okay. Okay, we're getting quick. Right, let's save. Okay.
Is that a caboose?
Yup.
What do you think it's doing out here?
Not
I
sure.
reloaded for nothing.
Report it?
Probably.
Maybe we should check it out first.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out first. Let me save, because you never know. Maybe they have something funny to say, so let's see. Oops, okay. So where's this agent that I have to meet? Maybe here? So where do we go? Maybe I go here? I guess I do. Find out. Let's see what's on the other side. I have no clue. I wish I brought my sniper.
Is there anyone there?
Right between your beady little eyes, Mom.
I like how they jump over when they die. Oh, nice. Where do I have to go? Not here. Okay. No idea if I'm going the right way or not.
You got a phone call.
Who is it?
Sounds like your girlfriend.
Ooh.
Tell her I'm out on patrol.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I got better things to do than talk to her.
Like what?
Like stand here looking at my shoes. I'll see her this weekend and there won't be any need for talking.
Yeah, what a romantic.
Ain't I sweet?
Great conversation. Where am I going?
Where is the girl? I don't know. Then what use are you?
Okay, I think we found our contact. We need to free him. Okay, I must say the shooting is quite okay. Okay, let's find the entrance. Jesus. Okay, I thought I can run over this. Jesus, okay. Jesus. I guess I'm getting off and I'll shoot them from the distance. Okay. Let's shoot them from back here. Okay, got him. Control is rather clunky. How do we open this? Okay. I'm sorry, I did not read the text what we just found. Normally I do. I hope we can run them over. Poof. Okay. I guess we can run them over. More Germans. It's okay. Don't need to kill everyone. Let's see if he runs after me this far. Probably he will. Ooh. Are they going after me? Oh, yes they are. Okay. didn't know I can take a helicopter out, but I guess with burning ammunition it works. Okay. I guess we found a secret entry. Ah. The entry's down here. Nice. Oh. Could have used that. We got our entry. Nice. I love secret caves.
Stay alert. There's been some trouble upstairs.
What kind of trouble?
Spy trouble.
How do you know?
That's just what they told me.
I'd like to see a spy try to get in here.
Well, make sure you're ready just in case one does.
I wish I had my silencers with me. Guess I can be Rambo. Fine. And now we'll hear this alarm for the whole mission. That's the... Maybe I can kill them without setting off the alarm. Guess not. Unless someone walks up here. I'm hoping he comes up, but I think... No way. Interesting. So maybe we can... Nice. Get by without an alarm. That Dr. Schenker. How many of those I have? I have 5, okay.
this stuff
Someone
shipping
there?
out?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Did I miss a conversation, maybe? It's funny how it doesn't see me this close up.
When's this stuff shipping out?
Tomorrow afternoon.
What's in these crates, anyway?
I don't know.
Supplies?
Could be.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
How is that possible?
The stuff arrives in these crates. I check and make sure everything's accounted for. And then either it goes downstairs or we ship it to the tropics. What's inside is none of my business. If they wanted me to know, they'd label the crates.
You've never peeked?
Why would I?
Aren't you the least bit curious?
No, I'm not.
Not even a little bit?
Maybe a little.
Let's open one.
Go ahead, open one. Oh no. Let me just check the other side. How did they know I'm coming? I like the noise this door makes. Okay.
Someone there?
She's over here!
You don't say. Security pass? Great. Can relax, woman. Not gonna shoot you. So, which way to go? I guess we go back. It was before. Here. Okay. We're going deeper.
It is not.
It is too.
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 It is not.
What's the ratio?
Hell, I can't even remember what we were talking about.
Me neither.
Hey,
Truce?
truce. I need a vacation.
Ah, they're disabled. Good. Can relax, guys. Not here to kill you.
You can't expect.
Jesus, this facility is big. A little bit lost. Don't worry, guys. Keep researching. Do your experiments. Fine by me. Is that where I have to go? I feel like I'm missing so much.
Your brother-in-law's still looking for a carpenter?
I think so. Why?
I'm thinking about quitting.
Seriously?
Yep.
How come?
I'm sick of being a bad guy. What would my mother think? You know, she saved up for 16 years to put me through college. My dad used to give her a weekly allowance, and she'd always stash a little away.
Wow, that's impressive. But I thought you didn't go to college.
I didn't. I talked her into giving me the money instead.
What'd you do with it?
First thing I did was buy a 59 Edsel.
Ooh, bad call.
What are you talking about? It's a great car. That thing purrs like a kitten at 90 miles per hour. Hell, I can get her up to 120 without breaking a sweat.
Really? But I thought Edsels bombed.
They didn't meet sales expectations, but Ford still sold over 100,000 of them.
You're kidding.
No, I mean it. A car doesn't have to sell 1 million units to be successful. It's all about projections. Fortunately, the Edsel didn't sell as well as Ford expected, but it definitely sold. If you ask me, it was just bad timing. It was a recession, and people were looking for more economical cars.
Wow, I never realized.
This goes to show you how the press can twist things around.
Who's there?
They guard the toilets. Interesting. What? Fuzzy slippers we picked up. Ah, I think we're walking more quiet. Maybe it's just me. Okay, I think we need to go to the elevator that I saw. Keep walking. Yeah. This way. The elevator should be here. We are going deeper. Even deeper. Oh, this elevator's scary. No buttons, no nothing. What if you get stuck?
Sushi? You mean that raw fish stuff? Hell no. Now, that's what I figured too, but my girlfriend talked me into trying it the other night. It was really good. No thanks, I don't even like cooked fish. That's the thing, it wasn't fishy at all. At least the stuff I tried. We had tuna, yellowtail, squid, some other stuff. Ugh. I'm telling you, you ought to at least give it a try. Not on your life, pal. You're missing out. Oh well, more for you, right? You bet your life.
Huh?
Okay. Where is this Dr. Schenker? Where did you come from? That's a better question. Here he is.
Himmel, you're alive?
More or less.
But I saw you fall out of the plane without a parachute.
Oh, that. Well, someone loaned me one on the way down. Very generous of him. Anyway, I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd like to get out of here.
I would indeed. If I had known I'd end up in a place like this, I never would have left Berlin. But I suppose that was part of the plan.
What do you mean?
It seems we have been carefully manipulated by Harm all along. My decision to defect and your organization's decision to aid me were part of an intricate scheme. I have overheard my captors discussing the matter. Harm wanted my research, but they didn't want to draw attention to themselves in order to get it.
So they let us do the dirty work.
Precisely. I was approached by one of their agents, who filled my head with tantalizing stories of the West and the freedom I would find there should I defect. He took care of the arrangements, knowing full well that I would end up here.
Ingenious. Their only mistake was to underestimate us.
Interesting. It was all part of the plan. But how did we find this guy if we didn't know about the bomb? People exploding. I don't remember. Let's get out. Look rather pale. Should get some sunlight. Oh, we can retrieve it. What is that? Jesus. What kind of sick experiment is that? To make sure that he doesn't die. It's a typical element of games back then. Don't really see it nowadays. Reminds me of Half-Life as well. Pretty sure they got inspired by Half-Life. Again. Jesus, where? Don't know where the other guy was standing. Come on, open the door.
Hello?
This way, through this door.
Not this time. Don't know where I have to walk to. Maybe this way? I guess. Let's get out of this place. Subito. Ah, this is it. Great. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I see some Stutzy here. And I see you next time.